The Minister of Local Government visited the Glasgow housing scheme yesterday to meet residents and address their concerns. More from Ronetta Court.
Minister of Local Government Honorable Nigel Dharamlal yesterday met with residents of Glasgow housing scheme to address the issues they are faced with. He was accompanied by Regional Chairman of Region 6, Mr. David Armagon, the Regional Executive Officer, Mr. Narendra Prasad, along with other regional officials. Residents raised issues in relation to drainage and irrigation, as well as road repairs, among others.
As you could see, you drive it in the roads in here. We had several complaints in the previous administration. Even though we got some water here, I see the reason why we gotta pay water rate, and then we still gotta buy water. The water that we pay for, we even can't use it to bathe, we can't use it to wash our car.
As you can see, a traverse in the scheme with the deplorable roads and that same very bridge. At one time, we said a whole vehicle would have collapsed inside this island here. We spoke of it many times and nobody looked into it. Also, we are resident here. We are not living in a pasture. They have people, have animals traversing in the scheme, destroying infrastructure. We need that to be looked into.
It is apparent that in Glasgow housing scheme, and maybe overwinning this constituency area, that the residents are not getting the support of the town council in many areas that they require support. Garbage collection, community drainage, community infrastructure, utilities.
We don't have proper drainage. Right now it's black all about.
Would like to commit to you with the RU and the regional chairman that they will start work almost soon. I would hope by next week to start getting a machine to do some DNI work in your area. All right, that's a commitment we will.
Do you think it's fair for the citizens of this community is paying millions of dollars in taxes and they come in once a month collecting rubbish? Do you think that's fair?
New Amsterdam began, I think, in 2017 or 2018, revaluation of properties. That was something that we did not, my party in government, we did not support it because we believe that rates and taxes, if you increase it in these areas, it is a burdensome thing to people. So it is something that I intend to also raise with the council.
I got a problem partially about my house lot. I went into lands of registry. They tell me that they got to get a recommendation from Gaisuku. I get a land from Gaisuku. I built since 2001, and they share out a lot of title to some people, but some people maybe.
As you know, this was a Gaisuku housing scheme when it started, and SLWF was the agency that was responsible for the granting of lands in these areas. Now, what has happened subsequently? There is a problem between SLWF and housing, which you're trying to iron out now, because Gaisuku has to first of all hand over, and that process is not completed as yet. And as a result of that, all the people who were supposed to get transport, some got because SLWF was able to process some, but the rest has gone over to the ministry, and now the ministry has a team that is looking to fast track this.
The boys and girls in this area want a really nice cricket grounds where they can play cricket and take part in second division cricket. I talked to Mr. Foster and he's willing to help.
The RDC will also begin some work with you and the chairman to make sure that they start doing some work on this ground immediately. Right? They can't do everything, right? But they can help you with some leveling, weed up the ground, and what else? Right? And they can try to help you with the pitch.
Similar visits were held over the course of the weekend at Crabwood Creek, Reliance, number 76 on the quarantine, and Fort Ordnance. Reporting for Channel 8 News, Renetta Court.